Sean Combs with conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, robbery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended performances, male commercial workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
This is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically.
A new civil lawsuit claims Sean Diddy Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually assaulted by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. Because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. And yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Context, like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told him he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
In the studio, he said, yo, I'm a drug their ass out and pick them out and pimp them out to my nigga.
He looking around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you've been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with two other ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party. Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up with Dwight Howard in Mexico?
You know, they don't got paparazzi out there like that. You feel me? They was down there hooping. He going to the club with these same ladies.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my people in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Joining me very quickly, and I want to circle back to you, Kiala, about Sean Puffy Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, spinning. I mean, this guy is a master promoter, okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack.
You heard about him catching the sexual assault on the little designer dude?
Yep.
Right. Imagine you got two 7-foot-tall, swole guys in dresses, cornering you in a hotel in a bedroom. You finna be scared. Fact. So like, I distinctly remember going to a Diddy party, all the waitresses topless.
Right.
I will let you tell it.
No, you're
no,
the best.
I want you to tell it.
You really are the best. You proving it here today. As much as I'm proving it, you proving it. You proving it. Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't. People say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need another one? You here, get you another one.
Thank you, sir.
Now to a CNN exclusive, the Department of Justice may be taking steps to indict music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
2 sources close to the investigation tell us that a federal grand jury may soon hear from Diddy's accusers. Since November, Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 of them directly accusing him of sexual assault.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, the first 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being that.
Shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 48 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk and high with a joint that was laced with what she says was a narcotic or other intoxicating substance.
Arrest of a former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul. who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that, in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, it's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
He said, I'ma drug them out. I'ma get them all on drugs. And I'ma pimp their ass out to in the studio. He said, yo, I'ma drug their ass out and pick them out and pimp them out to my...
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And I know people gonna think that, you know, yo, this is all what Gene wanted to see. But now, listen here, man. The devil got a purpose, God got a plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil got his purpose, but God got a plan. You understand? And it's all in God's plan, man. You understand? To let people see, because a lot of people wasn't believing that this stuff even existed, brother. A lot of people didn't even think that this was, that, you know, Cassie was telling lies, Gene been telling lies, Lil Rob been telling lies, everybody lying on Diddy. But Diddy told the truth.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you
All right,
doing?
young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and
Yeah,
everything?
man.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
You could indict a ham sandwich, but the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8, only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they do, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the sex trafficking thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be.
Hi, I'm Mandy. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in Manhattan after a grand jury indictment, according to Variety. The specific charges against him haven't been revealed yet. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, is upset and thinks the legal action is unfair. Agnifilo defended Diddy, saying he's a self-made entrepreneur, loving father and philanthropist who has built his empire and supported the Black community for over 30 years. While Agnifilo admitted Diddy isn't perfect, he insisted Diddy is not a criminal. He also mentioned that Diddy has been fully cooperative and even moved to New York in anticipation of the charges. Agnifilo urged people not to rush to judgment and to wait for all the facts. Diddy is eager to clear his name. Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, confirmed that federal agents arrested Diddy based on a sealed indictment. More details will be released once the indictment is unsealed. Combs is facing several investigations and lawsuits. Recently, on September 10th, former Don Eddie Kane member Don Richard sued him, accusing him of verbal and emotional abuse. Earlier this year, a 2016 video showed Combs physically attacking his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. This video matches claims Ventura made in a November 2023 lawsuit about an upsetting incident in Los Angeles. The lawsuit was settled quickly, just a day after it was filed. After the video came out, Combs apologized on Instagram, saying he takes full responsibility for his actions and is working on himself through therapy. Ventura's lawsuit has led other women to come forward with similar claims. For instance, Joy Dickerson-Neal sued Combs in November, accusing him of sexual assault and sharing private photos. Another lawsuit in December alleged that Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall sexually assaulted the plaintiff and her friends in the early 90s. Combs denies all these allegations, and in March, Homeland Security raided Combs' properties in Miami and Los Angeles as part of an investigation into suspected trafficking with help from other law enforcement agencies. Aaron Dyer, another lawyer for Combs, criticized the raids, calling them an unwarranted show of force. Dyer said Combs was not detained and has fully cooperated with the authorities. He called the accusations a witch hunt and stressed that Combs is innocent and is working to clear his name both legally and publicly.
I just want to be loved. Mark Curry's like a big brother to me. I love Harvey's like a uncle, and DL's like a brother. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. Crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about...
I'm too close to it to have a real opinion. I would say yes, erase his name off all them shits, because those are our franchise from us.
I became like her gay friend. Being a minority in Hollywood is tough. You don't wait on Hollywood. Hollywood is a bank. And the decision makers don't get the cut.
We always got a joke. My cousin said God rest you. He was in his funeral, and because he was a motorcycle dude, and he loved motorcycles.
Like the most gay friend out of the four.
None of us have like any gay friends, but
that's
we're
rude.
friends. What?
What? That's rude.
Why is that rude?
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay? Nah,
been with a man?
You know what's funny is people, Metro love there. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, if you're gonna, like, I guess women and gay men.
That's hilarious. I think part of her is like, you know what? She's rooting for me. No, she's not rooting for you. She's attracted to you because you do. That's right. You look like a stud. And you got brother. She's like an intellectual nerd stud slash. Like, I don't know.
Was it easy for her to come out to you, or did you
said, Dad, I kissed the girl and I think I liked it? And I said,
there he is.
I said, you gonna break the news to me? And call a Katy Perry song? Why Katy Perry does it? Like artists I like.
White people call each other. They pick up the phone. They'll argue on the phone, and at the end, they'll pick it up again and go, hey, I got this deal that we should do together. Brothers, we get all mad, we air it out, and we don't, that's why we burn bridges.
Right.
We don't build bridges. We have to build bridges, not burn them. When you burn them, they don't burn them. They keep their cities popping. We burn our bridges. I don't do that. Ego would tell you all this negative shit to make you not do the deal.
I want you to know that I am hurting. I lost my father, who was one of my dearest friends, but the one thing I got from him and my mother that I want to give to all your listeners is, sometimes in your worst moment, it's okay to still feel joy. It's okay to search for smiles. It's okay to just be happy, and the world don't have to know what you feel. Yeah. And sometimes you could convince yourself that you're actually happy when you're really broken. And I went on stage and I did stand up I found out my father died 15 minutes before my set. And I went and I did 2 shows. And then after the show, I cried my ass off. But the joy of what I do is that every stage I get on, I get to find smiles. So in your life, find smiles. You will need them. They will save your life. I love y'all. Or text my brother in his worst moment, be like, yo, stay with it. Laugh at it. Learn to laugh at this moment, because you're going to have many more of these moments. Enjoy them. Because if you take them, you're going to be better. Everything is designed to make you better. And if you are afraid to fail, if you quit, that's when you fail, nigga.
Did you speak to any parties before you even, did you get permission, or did you even ask them about it?
I ain't asking them Negroes. Will asked Chris, hey, man, can I slap you? And Chris asked Will, hey, you mind if I tell a joke on your wife? No. This is comedy, right? I think that people are getting way too sensitive nowadays.
I agree.
And I think that we need to get off of social media. Not everybody needs an opinion. And some opinions you keep to yourself. But we got to enjoy life. We got to get back to laughing. We got to be less sensitive. And all this is being provoked, I think, by social media. We have to stop it. And, I don't know. I just had so much to say. Well, Kansas City, I'm going to miss my shows tonight because of a gate agent at United Airlines. So if you're in Kansas City, probably not gonna make tonight's shows, and if I do, it's gonna be late. Yeah, some gate agent. Sometimes you come across a dick. United, pick better people to work for you. Please.
In recent years, it's been harder for celebrities like Sean Diddy Combs and Harvey Weinstein to avoid criticism as more details about their pasts come out. Hollywood, which used to hide secrets, now regularly reveals them. Celebrities who were once untouchable are now being held accountable for their actions. Marlon Wayans is one of the people speaking out against this industry. The Wayans family is a well-known name in Hollywood with a long history. They first became famous with In Living Color, a popular sketch comedy show created by Keenen Ivory Wayans, the oldest sibling. Along with his brothers and sisters Damon, Kim, Sean, and Marlon, the Wayans family made a big impact on TV and film in the 1990s and 2000s. Keenen directed hits like Scary Movie, Damon starred in My Wife and Kids, and Sean and Marlon. The Wayans brothers became famous as a comedy duo in films like White Chicks and Little Man. Recently, though, they've been less visible in Hollywood, and fans have wondered why they've stepped back from the spotlight. Marlon Wayans recently hinted that their reduced presence might be connected to their experiences with Harvey Weinstein during the making of the Scary Movie series. While promoting his new comedy Special Good Grief, Marlon revealed surprising details about his Hollywood experiences and his troubled relationship with Weinstein. Marlon, who co-wrote and starred in the original Scary Movie with his brother Sean and with Keenan directing, described working with Weinstein as a nightmare, calling it an evil regime. Marlon said that working with Weinstein caused serious financial problems for him and his family. He even joked about Weinstein's shady business practices, comparing their laughter to their deceitful dealings. Although Harvey Weinstein is now a convicted criminal, Marlon suggested that the damage to his family was more about bad business decisions than physical harm. The interview discussed serious issues like grief and loss, but also showed how Hollywood's dark side affected the Wayans family financially. When asked if the family would be compensated for a new Scary Movie reboot. When asked about whether the Wayans family would get paid for a new Scary Movie reboot, Marlon honestly said, "No, that's a whole other conversation." He explained that even though they faced financial troubles, they chose not to sue and instead focused on creating new projects. In another interview with Variety, Marlon talked about his frustrations with Weinstein's shady practices during the Scary Movie series. He admitted they could have fought for what they were owed, but decided to take the high road and concentrate on their creativity. Marlon hinted that Weinstein still owes them a lot of money and that the whole situation was really bad business. Despite these financial issues and drama, Marlon Wayans has continued to build his career in Hollywood. Although he is often seen as the youngest member of the Wayans family, he has proven to be a strong talent on his own. On his recent comedy tour, Marlon shared a funny story about his older brother Damon, showing their playful sibling rivalry. He remembered suggesting he open for Damon at a show, and Damon jokingly accused him of trying to steal his ticket sales. This story highlighted the close yet competitive relationship between the Wayans siblings. Over the years, Marlon has embraced his role as the youngest sibling, even when it meant being the target of his brother's jokes. Whether it was being dressed up for the Oscars or being teased, Marlon has always kept a good sense of humor. He even joked that he might get comedic revenge when his brothers are too old to respond. There have been rumors about the Wayans family, particularly about Sean Wayans, Marlon's older brother and comedy partner. Fans question Sean's sexuality due to his character Ray in the Scary Movie series, who sometimes crosses gender and sexual boundaries. However, Marlon and Sean have both said their film roles do not reflect their real lives. Sean was in a long-term relationship with fitness expert Ursula Alberto, and they have 3 children, Layla, Ilya, and Marlon Jr. They separated in 2008, and Sean has since stayed out of the spotlight, focusing more on his work. Marlon has also faced rumors. In 2010, Marlon was seen with someone some thought was transgender. He quickly addressed the rumors on Twitter, explaining that both he and Sean are straight and used humor to dismiss the speculation. The Wayans brothers are good at ignoring rumors, but it hasn't always been easy. Besides dealing with Hollywood gossip, Marlon has faced personal challenges as a father. His daughter Amai, who identifies as LGBTQIA, has been targeted by ignorant comments online. In 2019, Marlon posted a heartfelt message to Amai on Instagram for Pride Month, showing his love and pride. Unfortunately, some trolls criticized him for supporting his daughter. Marlon stood firm, showing he wouldn't change anything about Amai and using his platform to fight against homophobia and support the LGBTQIA community. This shows he's not just a great comedian, but also a loving father. When asked about the negative comments, Marlon didn't delete them. Instead, he kept them up to highlight the ongoing ignorance in the world. He believes in confronting hate directly and using his voice to educate others, so his daughter and others like her can grow up in a more accepting environment. In a recent interview on The Breakfast Club, Marlon talked about his upcoming comedy special, tentatively titled Skittles or Rainbow Child. The special will discuss his child's transition and his own journey as a parent learning to support them. Marlon admitted it hasn't always been easy, especially with using the correct pronouns, but his love for his kids remains strong. For Marlon, the most important thing is that his children feel loved and accepted both at home and in the world. Damon Wayans, the third brother, has also faced public scrutiny. He got backlash for defending Bill Cosby during the many sexual misconduct allegations against him. Damon questioned the credibility of some of Cosby's accusers in an interview on The Breakfast Club, which caused outrage online. He later Damon apologized to those affected by Bill Cosby's actions, but still believed some of the accusations against Cosby were questionable. Despite the controversy, Damon has had a successful career, starting with In Living Color and creating popular shows like My Wife and Kids. However, his strong opinions have sometimes overshadowed his work. His attempt to revive sketch comedy with The Underground was short-lived, as the show was canceled after one season. The Wayans family has had a bumpy ride in Hollywood, but remains one of the most successful families in the industry. Despite rumors and speculation, they stay close and maintain a sense of humor that fans enjoy. Whether it's Marlon handling rumors, Sean setting the record straight, or Damon stirring up controversy, the Wayans brothers know how to stay in the spotlight. That's it for today's video. What do you think about the Wayans family's Hollywood journey? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity news.
See you next time.